In the heart of the Andromeda Cluster, the mighty Zyxar Dominion ruled over 1,000 star systems. At the helm of this cosmic empire stood King Valdar, ruler both feared and revered. His reign was marked by relentless conquest, yet his wisdom ensured stability amidst the endless void. However, even the great King Valdar was not immune to fate's unpredictable whims. During an ill-fated expedition beyond the mapped territories, the king's warship fell victim to an ambush by rogue Xenthari marauders, known for their brutal efficiency. With his guards overwhelmed and his vessel in ruins, Valdar found himself at the mercy of his captors. Death was imminent, but the universe had other plans. On a remote, war-torn planet named Vosprime, a human mercenary named Orion Kane lived a life of calculated risks and high-stakes gambles. His reputation as a formidable warrior was whispered across the black markets of the galaxy. Once a soldier of Earth, he had long since left behind the confines of his homeworld, seeking fortune in the stars. Fate intervened when he intercepted a distress signal, one emitted from the downed warship of the Zyxar King himself. The bounty for rescuing the supreme monarch of an empire was beyond imagination, but Orion was not driven by wealth alone. Honor, curiosity, and the thrill of the unknown compelled him to act. His ship, the Eclipse Strider, roared through the desolate skies of Vosprime as he tracked the wreckage of Valdar's vessel. With deadly precision and unmatched combat prowess, Orion launched a daring assault on the Xenthari marauders. The battle was a spectacle of fire and fury, plasma bolts scorching the air as he carved a path through the hostile forces. When the dust settled, Orion emerged victorious, standing before the injured yet unbroken king. "You fight like a warrior of old," Valdar rasped, his gaze sharp despite his weakened state. "I fight to survive," Orion replied, offering his hand. "Let's get you out of here." Valdar, though a sovereign of many, recognized the rare honor in Orion's words. He was carried aboard the Eclipse Strider, and together they vanished into the vastness of space. Word of Orion's deed spread across the cosmos like a supernova. The Zyxar Dominion, indebted to the human warrior, called upon its fleets to receive their ruler. When the Grand Imperial Armada arrived, the galaxy bore witness to a moment that would shake the foundations of interstellar diplomacy. To express his gratitude, King Valdar did the unthinkable. "I owe you my life," Orion Kane. "In return, I offer you the greatest gift of my empire." With a mere gesture, the great doors of the Zyxar flagship parted, revealing an ethereal figure beyond compare. Queen Celestara, the mother of the king, stepped forward. Her beauty was otherworldly, her presence commanding yet serene. The silver light of the cosmos reflected in her luminous gaze, her very existence a song of celestial grace. The assembled warriors, diplomats, and rulers gasped in disbelief. The Queen Mother, revered across the Zyxar Dominion as a living goddess, was being offered to a mere human? "Take her as your consort," Valdar declared. "A bond forged in gratitude, an alliance that will stun the universe." Orion, for the first time in years, found himself at a loss for words. Queen Celestara, however, studied him with an unreadable expression. Behind her regal demeanor lay a mind as sharp as any blade, a will as unyielding as the stars themselves. "This is madness," one of Valdar's advisors whispered, but the king silenced him with a mere glance. Orion met Celestara's gaze. "I never asked for a reward, and yet," she said, her voice like the echoes of the cosmos, "here we stand at the crossroads of fate." What followed was a tale that would echo through time, of an unlikely union, of intrigue and peril, of love and war, and of a human who found himself thrust into the heart of an empire that defied the very fabric of destiny itself. Orion Kane had faced death, outwitted warlords, and danced on the knife's edge of fate, but nothing had prepared him for this. To take the Queen Mother of the Zyxar Dominion as a consort? To become bound to an empire that ruled over 1,000 star systems? The weight of the moment pressed upon him, but it was Celestara's gaze that held him still. She was not merely a figure of beauty and reverence. There was something else beneath that ethereal presence. A mind as vast as the void, a purpose woven into the very stars. "I am no king," Orion finally said, his voice steady. No, Emperor. I live by my own code, free of thrones and crowns. Queen Celestara took a measured step forward, the vastness of the cosmos seemingly folding around her. Freedom is an illusion, Orion Kane. Every choice binds us to something. King Valdar watched in silence, a glimmer of amusement in his sharp eyes. He had expected resistance, but this was something more, something unpredictable. Orion exhaled, shaking his head. And what binds you? Celestara smiled, but it was the kind of smile that concealed more than it revealed. I have been bound for centuries to a throne of stars, to a duty that never ends. Her voice softened, though it still carried the weight of eternity. Perhaps I seek a different fate. A murmur rippled through the assembled nobles and warriors. A union of this magnitude could change the balance of power in the galaxy forever. Some saw opportunity, others saw chaos. Then, the moment shattered. A deafening explosion rocked the flagship, and alarms blared across the great vessel. The main viewport darkened as a fleet of unknown warships emerged from the black abyss of space. A deep, resonant voice crackled through the comms, one that sent a chill through even King Valdar himself. This is High Warlord Kalrax of the Xenthari Dominion. The voice boomed. We are not here for ransom. We are here for vengeance. The Xenthari had followed them. They would not let the rescue of Valdar go unanswered. In an instant, chaos erupted. The mighty Zyxar fleet scrambled into formation, but the Xenthari were prepared. Plasma fire rained down, shields flickered, and the stars themselves seemed to burn with the fury of war. Valdar turned to Orion, his warrior's instinct taking over. You fought to save my life. Now fight to save us all. Orion grinned, his blood already running hot. I was hoping for a quiet exit. Celestara, unshaken, extended her hand toward him. Then fight beside me, Orion Kane. And together, we will forge a new legend. Without hesitation, Orion grasped her hand, and in that instant, something ancient and unseen pulsed between them. A bond not of duty, not of empire, but of destiny. As war raged beyond the hull, the two leaped into action. Orion, with his relentless skill and firepower. Celestara, with a power beyond mortal comprehension. What followed would be told for generations, a battle that reshaped the future of the galaxy, an alliance that defied prophecy, and a warrior who rose from the shadows to stand at the side of a queen. For in the end, the stars would remember the name Orion Kane, and they would never forget the day he changed the course of the universe.